I've read a lot of scripts that feel like they're in a hurry. Every scene pushing the plot forward, every line doing its job, everything moving like the clappers. Very thought out, very efficient, but very lifeless. And I think it all comes down to one rule. Kids, not every scene has to move the plot forward. Oh, the last video seemed to go over pretty well, and I guess I will be turning this into a full series after all. So with that in mind, hello, and welcome back to the series that I've snappily titled Screenwriting Advice that sounds like good screenwriting advice, but really isn't screenwriting advice at all because it's bad and doesn't make any sense. A series where we look at bits of screenwriting advice that I think are doing more harm than good. Now, I understand this one. Nobody wants scenes that go nowhere. Nobody wants filler. And that's all fair enough. But somewhere along the way, I feel like this advice got turned into, if this doesn't move the story forward, then cut it.
Yeah, we just don't have time for anything that doesn't have a clear function.
Everything has to be driving the plot. And that's where scripts start to feel a bit mechanical. Because not every great scene is about plot. Some scenes are about character. Some scenes are about tone. Some scenes are just there to let a moment sit and breathe. Take After Sun, for example. A movie where half the film is made up of unspoken moments. Or a movie like Hereditary, where Ari Aster actively lets his scenes run long. So we're forced to sit in the dread and linger in the discomfort of each of these moments. Or Mulholland Drive, where if you tried to track the plot beat by beat, you'd go insane. And that comes from experience. I tried after I first watched it when I was 15. I filled 10 A4 pages of notes and I still had no idea what I watched. But I loved it. They're not racing the plot, they're building something else. Because what really matters isn't what's happening next, it's how we feel when it's happening. A scene can deepen a relationship, it can create a sense of unease, or it can set up something that pays off emotionally later. That is movement. It's just not the straightforward A to B kind. Not every scene has to push the story forward. Some of them just need to make the story worth watching. Not every piece of screenwriting advice will work. So don't think of them as rules. Think of them as suggestions. Just remember that you don't have to take every suggestion you're given.